Will the Colorado State Rams be able to dominate the Mountain West Conference before they leave to ascend to the Pac 12? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Howl Line, your go to Mountain West Conference as well as New Mexico Lobo podcast. My name is Jason.
My name is Elena.
And today we will be going over the last year with the Colorado State Rams in the Mountain West.
Exactly, Jason. Coach Jay Norvell returns for his fourth year, aiming to end the Rams Mountain Conference era on a high note. Supporting him is Matt Mume, associate head coach and press game coordinator, and Tyson Summers, who steps in as defensive coordinator for his first year.
Stability at the top between Norvell as well as Mume. I apologize if these names are also obliterated, like every other name I say. Plus some fresh ideas from the new defensive coordinator on the defense with Summers. This is going to be a smart mix with continuity as well as evolution.
Well, for quarterback Braden Flower Nicolsi, he gets a start again. He showed promise last year. More consistently in 25 could make him a true dual threat leader.
And then at wide receiver, we've got to keep an eye on Kojo and Twi. I'm sorry, I can't say that name. The Ohio State transfer. He made big plays, and he was a really good receiver. And don't forget about Troy Horton. He is returning stud, and he is one of the best group of 5 receivers that is out there.
On the defensive end, linebackers like Jacob Ellis and playmakers in the secondary like Jahari Rogers are big additions. They bring speed and experience right into the heart of the defense.
Now, Colorado State did lean pretty hard into the portal. They lost some depth between guys like Buam Jock as well as Gabe Krishke. I don't know how to say these names. But they replaced them with some pretty high upside talent.
Well, incoming defensive end Jacques Evans, tight end Rocky Beers, linebacker Jacob Ellis, and wide receiver Kojo Antwi, and running back Lloyd Avent. They address key areas with experienced, ready to play pieces.
This portal class isn't flashy. It's functional. It's depth, experience, as well as versatility. Exactly is what Norvell's team needs.
All right, well, let's get through the official 2025 schedule and make our picks.
So, the first game is going to be being played in Seattle, Washington. This will be a Colorado State test into Pac 12 as they play former Pac 12 member Washington. This will be a huge test. Colorado State will show flashes, but I think the depth, as well as home field advantage, as well as being a home opener against a very good team, Colorado State's not winning this. They're going to start their season 0-1.
On September 6th, they go against Northern Colorado in Fort Collins. Easy bounce back game. CSU dominates at home, so record is 1-1.
September 20th, they're going to be playing in Fort Collins against UTSA, the University of Texas at San Antonio. UTSA is a tough team. They've always got grit, but I think the Rams are going to get close, and they're going to win. They're going to end Game 3 as 2-1.
Well, so this one might bring some joy to you. But on September 27th, they go against Washington State in Fort Collins, Colorado. This one's special to Jason because UNM won against him last year, and he cried the entire game. And we stormed the field, which was
I'm sorry, but that was a great game. You guys got to look it up on YouTube. The highlights, UNM against Washington State. It still leaves me speechless.
It still brings him to tears. He plays it in the car every once in a while just because. Anyways, it's a big one. Washington State is dangerous. They were number 18 last year in the Nationals, I think.
They did get up into the top 18, I think they got a little bit higher. But by the end of the season they dropped.
But for CSU, it feeds off the home energy and they steal one late. So record is 2-1.
Going into October 3rd, they will be playing San Diego State. This will be a physical as well as a tough environment, playing at San Diego State at Snapdragon Stadium. I've got Colorado State coming up short on this. They're going to end this game 3-2.
On October 10th, they go against Fresno State in Fort Collins. The Bulldogs bring speed and coaching, but CSU gets back on track at home.
Now, October 18th, they're going to be coming back to Fort Collins. They're going to be playing the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii. There's not going to be a travel advantage to this. Rams are automatically just hands down going to win this game. It's going to be a homecoming game. They're going to end this game 5-2.
On October 25th, they go out to Laramie to face against the Wyoming Cowboys. So this for them is a border war, but Wyoming is brutal, and I think that CSU drops a close one.
I gotta say, I enjoy watching the border war. That's a really good rivalry. But on November 8th, they're going to be going back to Colorado, down in Fort Collins to play the University of Nevada at Las Vegas. They're going to be playing the Running Rebels. It's going to be a high-scoring game, hands down, two good teams. CSU will edge out later in the game, 6-3.
On November 15th, they face off against our very own Lobos at University Stadium. For this one, we had picked that UNM was going to win in the UNM preview, so it's going to be a close one.
So after that, they will be going on November 22nd down in Boise, Idaho. We already made this prediction in the Boise video. Boise's going to win this. It's going to be blue turf. They're going to end this game 6-5.
On November 28th, they go against Air Force at Fort Collins again. It's senior day, so a little bit sad for the seniors, but it should be a packed house, and CSU pulls off a late season upset.
So they will be, in our prediction, ending season 7-5. This will be a huge step forward. They're able to bowl. They're able to have a winning season, stepping into their last season into the Mountain West, ending on a good foot. This is a perfect way to close out the Mountain West chapter in the Colorado State history books.
Yes, agreed. If the quarterback play settles in, that if the quarterback's plays settles in and they got defense gets stingier under Summers, they've got a real shot to be a sleeper team this fall.
This will sum up our Colorado State video. We thank you for watching. Our next video is going to be on the Fresno State Bulldogs. Be sure to go like, subscribe, comment, as well as follow the Howl Line on all social media platforms, as well as YouTube. Please subscribe. And thank you for watching as we deep dive into current as well as future Mountain West teams, football, men's basketball.
Thanks for howling with us. See you next episode.
And as we always say, go Mountain West
and go Lobos.